welcome. It's Kylie Bertucci, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. Thank you so much for joining us for another crafting session today. Another freebie. Don't you love a freebie? How is everyone this week? We had lots and lots of things happening this week with our online stamping retreat. Big thank you to everyone that attended our amazing retreat. We had so much fun. It went so well, and that is because of all of your support and for letting people know about it and sharing it, and we just had the bestest time. It was so much fun. So if you missed out and you have FOMO, the fear of missing out, which I understand because those that went, we got the most amazing reviews. Everyone was just like, oh my goodness, how did you do it again? You knocked it out of the park. So definitely go over and check out all of our online stamping retreats because for a very, very limited time, go do it now, very limited time, all of our retreats are available for purchase. And they're available at a discounted price because some of the retreats are using retired product. So we understand that you'll need to swap out, but the current one that we just had is at the regular price because it's still very current. So definitely go and check out those retreats if you're feeling like you need a bit of help with your mojo so that you don't get FOMO, then go over there. Now, Ronnie was there. She said, it was a great retreat. The projects were fantastic. So happy to hear that, Ronnie. We really, really enjoyed the projects, enjoyed crafting with all of you. There was so many that attended. It gets overwhelming trying to catch up with all the comments, but we had a lot of fun in the comments. We were making fun of different things that Lisa was saying. She's like, stop it already, you guys. Sue, love OSR. Yeah, we love it too. It's just the best fun. And it's just a great time to get together, to have a good laugh, to grab a beveragino and to just really enjoy ourselves and just sit and relax and get entertained, and a lot more like casual. So it's just really nice. But yeah, we had an excellent time. So definitely go and check that out because you do not want to miss that. Now, I think I had, oh yes, this one here. Bruno put this one up. So look how special this looks. This is all of our online stamping retreat events that we had, and there's discounts on all of those. So we've got 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of them are discounted. And I can't believe we just did our 10th. Isn't that crazy? Time is going so quickly. So make sure that while you're over there on the online stamping retreat page that you go on the wait list for the new one because that's coming up in, I think we did it in, oh, that's gathering together. I think we've done it for January. The one that we just did this month, session 3. But we're going to be doing session 1, 2026. Can you believe it? So sign up for that now so that you don't miss out because if you buy it before the event, then you get an opportunity to win prizes. But if you buy it after the event, you miss out. So definitely do it before. But if you missed out, go get them now because you will not be disappointed. And if you are disappointed, come and let us know. But we haven't had anyone say, the only struggles that anyone has is just getting onto the Podia platform and seeing the videos. And that's why we constantly send out emails beforehand to say, please log in, please check, your password, please have everything ready before the day, because once the day begins, it's very hard for us to try and help you. And it's very hard because we can change the password. We can do all sorts of things behind the scenes for you. But obviously as the day is happening, it's quite a struggle. And I can feel the stress in the person that is contacting us because they're like, I can't get on. And it's very hard to get on when you're stressed out. So we just recommend that you try and get on that Podia platform way before the event, even just the day before, and then let us know if you need any help. The other thing that seems to happen is that people purchase on different emails. And so if you're like, I'm pretty sure I've got more, and if you've got a couple of emails, just check with us. If you're like, I'm pretty sure I bought that one. They should all just sit in Podia together. So if you're missing any of the events that you've purchased, or you're not sure, like, we can look behind the scenes for your name and check to see if you've got another account or another email that you've used, and then we can merge them together for you. So there's a lot of things that we can do for you behind the scenes. So please check that, because we want you to have access to that content all in the one place and make it easy for you. And yeah, that's the only thing that we've had feedback on is, and usually it's because we've left it too late to log into Podia and check it all out. I'm the same, so I understand. So I'm not saying anything badly against anyone for not logging in beforehand, because that would be me. I would be on the day going, why can't I get in? It would 100% be me. So I get it. But it is good to do it a little bit before. So what else is happening? Oh my goodness, it's just the most amazing joining special in the world right now. Oh, who's joined recently? Who's joined Stampin' Up? Have you seen this joining offer, people? Hang on, I've got to get my face closer on that. Can you see my little face in the Bruno just added that. I didn't know that was there. He really needed to zoom in more though, I feel, for it to be more legit. Let's go in more. We'll do circle. Oh, I think I can do circle actually. I really like that, but I can't zoom in, can I? Oh, maybe here. Oh, I think I can. No, I can't. I'm like, I want to zoom in more. That was very funny, Bruno. Good job. At the moment, he is cooking donuts for me. Whee! So I have him in there putting cinnamon sugar on my donuts that I just cooked this morning before my live, because that's what I do before my live. But yes, so no, that's just the perspective. That's not what we want. I'd love if it zoomed in. That would be very funny. So yeah, what else was I telling you? What was I telling you? Oh, the joining special. That's right. Hi, Bruno Bertucci. Thank you so much for my little surprise head in here. That was very funny. You just have to zoom in a little bit closer so that my face is framed correctly. We have to do that for next time. So anywhere in the world, like, the special is not the same everywhere in the world. This is a special here for Australia. It's as good as I could get. Oh, well done. I'll forgive you. I'll just go like this. But yes, in Australia, this is the price. $235 of product. How much do you pay for $235 of product? You could go shopping today and you could shop for $235 of product. And that would cost you $235 of, dollars. But you could just join and only pay $60 for all of that. That's $175 of free product, people. So in Australia, if you live in Australia, if you have any inkling towards craft supplies, just doing my nails while I'm chatting to you, don't mind me. I just look down and I'm like, oh no, my nails are not done. You know you love it. Welcome to Kylie's show. But yes, if you live in Australia and you're looking for some fun and you're looking for a fun team that you can hang out with, we all did a crafting get together on Tuesday. I would love to show you what we crafted, but we actually did some crafting based on our tutorial bundle of the month. What tutorial bundle of that is that, you ask? Well, I'll show you later, because right now we're talking about joining. But if you want to join our team, we have a lot of fun. We're doing regular Zooms. For a little while we were moving, I wasn't able to do as many, but this current month, because we've got so many new ones joining us, I wanted to make it a really, really fun month for us all. And now that we're a lot more settled too, we can do crazy crafters events a bit more often, which we absolutely love. During lockdowns that we had, we won't talk about lockdowns, but it's too trauma inducing, but we were catching up weekly. And it was so much fun. We did so much crafting, and it was such an amazing lifeline actually, because all of us were struggling. We were all a bit like overwhelmed. And what's the best thing to do when I can't speak on behalf of you, but for me, when I'm stressed, the best thing to do is craft. And it just helps calm me down, and I just feel really, so much better. So if you're looking for a community of crafters that you can hang out with and have a really good time and jump on Zoom, if you're looking face to face, we are not your people. Do not sign up with us, because we really only do face to face when we catch up on stage, which is once a year. But outside of that, we just do it on Zoom, which is fantastic, because it's pretty much like being in real life. And then we get to hang out and craft, and we had an awesome, awesome time on Tuesday. It went for a couple of hours, and we just had an absolute blast. Thank you so much, infomercial. I've just finished my nails, everyone. They look terrible. Don't look too closely. Monica Sheed. Monica, I was just looking at the reports. Oh, my goodness. Congratulations to you, my friend. Look at all your new team members. Look at you. Rocking it, girl. Rocking it. So it's very exciting times to join Stampin' Up right now. So anyone you know that has any inkling of crafting or wants some paper or some cardstock, I've let everyone know that has ever purchased with us before. We sent them a newsletter, and I've started calling them as well, because I'm like, you don't want to miss this. This is like one of the best specials I've ever seen since the 25-year anniversary. And I think it's even better than that. I think you get more product for free than the 25th anniversary. So definitely go and sign up now. Like, don't stress. We've got heaps of people that have joined for the discount. Someone asked me, do I need an ABN to sign up in Australia? No, you don't need an ABN. If you wanted to sell and you're earning over $75,000 a year in Australia, then you would. But other than that, no, you do not need that. So definitely go and sign up right here, right now, and you'll be able to get $175 for free, plus free postage. So it's a win-win all round. And even if you don't want to continue as a demonstrator, Stampin' Up are happy to have you in the community, because you're going to be in the community until the end of April. So you will be around with no quarterly minimums, no requirements whatsoever, till the end of April. And in that time, we have a current annual catalogue. We have a mini catalogue that's happening now. We have a new mini catalogue that you'll be able to pre-order from earlier than everyone else, a month earlier, because you'll be a demonstrator. You'll also get a minimum 20% off any purchase you make while you're a demonstrator. So it's a brilliant opportunity. It's not just the starter kit, but it's also the discount you get after you join. And then you'll also get access to the new annual catalogue. Like, hello, yes, don't you want access to that? And a minimum of 20% off that as well. Then on top of it, you'll get the last chance offer with the current catalogues. Like, you're going to get so many opportunities to get discounts, to get new product. You'll also get an opportunity to come to the on-stage event and see the brand new annual catalogue up close and personal, and hang out with the Crazy Crafters team, which is my team. We're over 200 people all over Australia, and it is growing very fast. Every day while this special is on, we are jumping up very quickly. So come and join us. We would love to have you on the team. Any questions whatsoever, if you live in Australia, even if you live in other countries and you have questions, please talk to us. Please send us an email or a message, and we can help you, because it's such a fantastic deal. It's literally like 3 packs of Designer Series paper. And you know we love We love it, chop it. We love it, chop it. So for the cost of 3 packs of paper, you can get like, how many packs of paper could you get for $235? Let's calculate it, people, because it's all about paper, isn't it? $235 divided by, it's about 22 now, isn't it? Around that. 10 packs of paper. Yes, please. I'll get 10 packs of paper for $60. Just go and get paper, people. Get some cardstock. Stock up on your supply, you know, get some cardstock, get some ink, whatever you need. Things that you're like, oh, I want to have fun and I want to order something fun. But, you know, when you know that you've got necessity items that you've got to buy, perfect time. Go do it. It's the best. Now, what else do I need to show you? Let's craft first, and then I'll show you the video class bundle. But you can take a picture of this just to start with. I'll get everything ready for you. But this is our video class bundles that we do, and they come out once a month, and we have a lot in our repertoire, and they all are amazing. Even if you don't have the products, swap it out. Just use what you have on hand, in your hands. Whatever you have on hand, you can swap out, and yeah, have a little look at those, and they will help you as well with your mojo. They'll help you get some ideas, and maybe you're thinking about getting this sweet, and this will be the thing that helps you, supports you. But yeah, scan that QR code or click on the link that I've popped up. If you're on Facebook, hello over on Facebook. But yeah, you can just message us if you need the link for this, if you don't know how to use this QR code. But yeah, the QR code, just use your camera, and if you take a photo, you can just hold over the top of the QR code and it will open. So very good. Hello there, Gwyn. Good to see you. So let us have a look at what we're crafting with today, and also what we've done for the week, because we like to, currently we are working on one sweet at a week, in a week's time, in that week. Like, what am I saying? For a week, we work on one sort of sweet or bundle. There we go. And these are our cards that we made, and you'll see them on our Instagram as well. So if you haven't registered or signed up to follow our Insta, then you definitely will want to do that. I'll pop up the link here for you to follow. Yes, that is Insta. And these were the cards that we made this week. So Bruno actually made this one here, and he did a reel on this one. So that's why we have two of them. So he did a gorgeous job of that. But did he do the inside? Bruno Bertucci is the other one, Nudie Rudy too. We've got two Nudie Rudies. Hide yourself, you two. I'm always laughing because Bruno never puts the insert in it. And then I go to use it and I'm like, ugh, I've got to put the insert in. Although this is light enough that you could do without. But I just feel like if it doesn't have a place to like write on the inside, I just feel like it's, yeah, not complete. But that's just me. You do you, everyone. So there was those. I'll put those to the side here so you can admire those. There was also this one here. And he did some stitching, people. This was another Bruno card. And check out this. How fantastic. He went to the shops purposely to get some sewing needles, and did some embroidery on our project. So that was really cool. So that's the dies that come with the gathering together. I don't think I mentioned the actual bundle that we were working on together. So this is it here. Hi, Gathering Together Sweet Collection. So if you, it's not Nudie Rudy, it's basic beige. If you haven't got this suite of products, this 100% is a fantastic one to put in your starter kit. And remember, you'll only pay $60. If the suite is over the $235, and oh, that's a sneak peek for the weekend. I love it. If it's over $235, then just pull out like the embellishments or the twine or like one item, and then that will bring it under the 235 rather than putting it in the full suite. Because just remember, in the suite, the only thing that's discounted is the bundle. So the bundle is the stamp set and the dies, and that's the only thing discounted. So you can get the stamp set and the dies separately and get any of the other items separately, and then be able to add it to your starter kit. Just a hot tip for you, because some people are like, oh no, it won't go in my starter kit. It's like, oh, we'll just, break it up, do the individual items, take one of them out. And there you go, you got it. And then if you want the other item, then you can just add it in at the 20% discount after you join up, because that's what happens when you become a demonstrator. So I love what Bruno's done. This is a sneak peek. So should I show in the inside, Bruno? I'll keep that a surprise, because, he's probably got a video for that for you, and that will entice you, because it is very cool, this. It's a bit of a surprise card, this one. And this was one that I made with our members, and we had a lot of fun. So if you're not part of our YouTube membership, we do behind the scenes crafting together and chatting and catching up. Did I do the inside of my card? Of course I did. Double paper, and look at this insert, Bruno. Isn't it great? You could just use the textured notes dies and put an insert in there. Oh, he said I can show you all. That's a bit special. You ready? This is your enticement to go and watch the video. Ta-da! He did the inside. That's why. Good job, Bruno. Well done. Really, really beautiful paper there. Look at all that gold. Shimmering gold. It's gorgeous. So there we go. That is our projects today. To show you for the week. But today we are going to be doing a bit of a fun fold card. And it's kind of a good introduction to show you what we do for online stamping retreat. So this was actually using the other autumn one that we have at the moment, Autumn Toil. But yeah, this just shows you how easy it is just to swap out the product, swap out the paper, and you've got a fantastic card. So this is what our amazing video class bundles and online stamping retreat can do for you. It just gives you ideas so that then you can go run with it and make it your own. So I've got those beautiful branching out dies that I've used there. And this is a sheet of paper that we've then scored. And then we attach it to a card base, regular card base here. So we're going to make this today together for freezies, just so that I can show you what you're going to get if you purchase one of our either video class bundles, online stamping retreat, or become a member. This is the sort of thing that you'll get to see. So I'll just put up the YouTube members link so that you can join that one. We've had quite a few join us in the last week or so, and that's been really exciting. So if you get FOMO when you feel like, oh, why are they getting extra stuff that I don't see? Well, you got to join up. You got to join up to see it all, and you got to see behind the scenes. And then we don't show the video anywhere else. We might show a reel of what we made, or we might post the picture on our blog, but you never get to see the actual video. That's just for our members. Got to be a member. Now, the paper that I decided to use for this, one of the decisions that helps me work out what I want to do is I need to love both sides, because I really want it to pop. And I really enjoy this paper here, actually. And I felt like I just thought that this would be really nice to have, the leaves. I'll probably have the leaves and the Cajun craze at the front. So we'll have 2 layers of the leaves. And I think it's just gorgeous, isn't it? But there's a lot of other papers. We've used quite a lot of this paper. So we've got little bits and pieces of everything. Now, I would recommend, if you haven't looked at our Love It, Chop It, why is Painterly Pear in here? We've had a few mix-ups lately. But if you do Love It, Chop It, I suggest popping that all in a little pack.
Good morning, everybody.
How you doing there?
Good. Did you, by chance, press go live on Facebook?
Yeah, it said it was going live, but maybe it didn't work.
I can't find it.
Ah, it's not saying. Normally it says here it can't be found. But it looks like it went through okay.
Okay.
Maybe if I have a look on my phone.
Yeah, I've just been looking.
That's random. But hello, Facebook peeps. If you can't see us, we're sorry. Come over to YouTube. But you won't know that you can't see us. So if I go here and then I go there, it should hopefully... No, I don't think it worked again.
Okay.
We'll have to get that sorted out. It's such a pain. If I don't do go live, like, did you do go live on your own or did I have to press it? Oh, yeah. It doesn't have anything there. Because I normally have it
automatically going live.
Yeah, it says automatic. So normally that would work. But not today. Today it needed some... Oh, it says starting. It says live.
Okay, must have just gone live.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll see. It's been very glitchy lately. Very naughty Facebook. Just do what we ask you to do already, okay? Yes, lots of gorgeous paper. Hello, Sharon. Good to see you, my friend. So, yes, chuck that all in a container. It looks very messy in these bigger ones, but it's so handy to have, like, just chop it all up if you do it in the 4x6 or, you know, whatever you want to do. But we have said to a few people, because some have said, you know, I'd like to do these larger ones, and I understand that when we do the card today, which is this size here, it's good to have them cut in half rather than doing all of them pre-done. So sometimes with the 12x12, we just cut it in half and have them ready to go. But if you have chopped them down, that's okay. You'll be able to easily replicate this, no problem, without needing, because you can just do it on cardstock and then stick it down on the front. It will make it a lot more sturdy, which, you know, no problem with that. But, yeah, totally doable. I've never had an issue if I've cut it down that I can't somehow make it all work. Now, we want to get our pieces. So here is some wonderful measurements that Bruno has done for us in both the metric and the imperial. So we have the metric here. This is the size of our piece that we're going to cut. In the, I'm not sure here actually whether it will be. So if that's 5.5, yeah, so I think it would be 5.25 inches by 12, because I think that's the only measurement. So I'll just get Bruno to check that for me that I've said that right. 12 inches by 5.25, because I'm assuming you'd just go a little bit lower than the card base, which is what we've done here, a little bit lower. But anyway, let me know if I'm wrong, because it is highly likely. And then this is where we score. So let's just score our piece of paper. Now, the only thing to be mindful of is when you're scoring, you've got to realise that that is where you're going to be folding. Let me just make sure that I've got that right, because it usually, well, you can actually burnish it either side, really. Either. Just figure out which one you would like. So we'll do the 25 centimetres. I think that one is the front. Yes, so that's going to be the front piece.
Sorry, I didn't make it clear.
No, that's okay.
That diagram starts from 0 there and you just score.
Oh, yes. So that one's going to be the front piece.
I would do it the other way.
Oh, okay, good.
Like, then you can use the ruler.
Oh, I see, 0. Yes,
yep.
yes.
So just go 10, blah, blah, blah.
Okay. And does that look right there, that it would be 12 by... Yep, good. Excellent. I didn't want to lead anyone astray.
Sorry, I missed that.
No, it's all good. So I've got here, so if we go, because I wanted 2 of the leaves, so this will be right. So this is the best way to go. Even though it's upside down, it's all going to work out. So you want the largest score is going to be the one that you want. And this is the one I want. You are the one I want. And then 25. And what I mean by that is that now we've done those scoring, what we're going to do is fold back on itself. So we've got this one folding back, this one folding back. So let's have a little look here at our prototype so that we've got the right scoring. Because these type of things, especially when I want a certain paper in a certain place, I usually get it wrong. So this is what we're doing. We're doing a valley, a mountain, and a valley. Okay. So we've got a valley. Look at our burn folder. Yes, there's our valley. Why is this not burnished very much? Oh yeah, there we go. Probably should have done it double. There we go. Valley, mountain. Such good quality paper, the Stampin' Up! Paper. Absolutely gorgeous. And then valley. And this is a great way to use up your designer series paper. If you've got a lot of designer series paper, this is going to be your friend. So this is how it's going to sit, which I really, really love. And I've got a Cajun Craze base all ready to go here. And I chopped that in half. And you just want to make sure that when you're cutting it in half, I'll get the other side for you just to show you where I cut. So you're cutting it in this direction, the landscape. So not the portrait way. If you cut it this way in half, it's not going to be quite right for, I mean, it still will work actually. What will end up happening though is it will open that way. And a lot of people don't open their cards like that. They're used to opening cards this way, but it's up to you. If you want to do it the other way, you totally can. And then we'll just fold that in half. So did everyone get the measurements okay? If you need me to show them again, please let me know. I will show them again actually, just so that you can take a picture. So there you go, take a picture of that. And as Bruno said, it's good just to start like this was your first one and then move along to the others. Good. And for whatever reason, if you do end up scoring it the wrong way and you're like, oh, I didn't want that paper, just fold it the other way around. It's going to be fine. As I was saying before, it's all good. So we'll just stick that one down. You'll be really proud of me, everyone. Last night, I cut the paper, I cut the card base, and I got a new glue. I got it all ready. It feels so good to be organised. The only thing I forgot was to do my nails. But fortunately, I got to chat with you. Look how bad they are. They're better than what they were. As I said, don't look too closely, please. I was like, oh no, you had one job that you still had to do. Fantastic. Look at that. And I love having that border. I think it looks so gorgeous. Just going to give that bit more of a burnish so that it sits nicely. Good. Now, the front cover, we have a few dies that we can use for this. I am absolutely addicted to the branching out dies, and that's what I've used on this one here. But if I was to give you a few others that you might want to add to your repertoire, we've got the Stylish Shapes. Another really good one that Bruno uses a lot. He loves this one. Everyday Arches, which actually would look very nice with that. We could even do like a little arbor type thing. We've got the Nested Essentials. And And what else? Ooh, spotlight on nature. Textured notes. Traditional labels. And traditional labels is new too. So here's some really good ones that you want to, they're just like excellent go-to label style ones that are fantastic for these type of cards. And I just use these all the time. They're so fantastic to just have ready to go. Like even this one is fantastic for the inside of the cards, as you saw on my members only card that I made. That's using all of those beautiful textured notes, and they layer so well. They look fantastic, and they're great inside our cards as well. So they're a real winner, this one. And then this one's quite retro. So yeah, really great ones. This one here, let's just have a little look, because I haven't used these for a while. And yeah, definitely that one too. I think the Branching Out is another new one that's in the catalogue at the moment. So yeah, if you're looking for something to purchase or to put into your starter kit, because you're like, oh my goodness, I've got $235 to purchase. What am I going to get? Well, hello. That looks very nice. And then we could sort of decorate it with some of the leaves around it, so it looks like a little arbory. Do you like that idea? I really like that idea. Look at us thinking outside the box. And we could even layer it, because we can, because there's layers here. This is what I love about these types of dies. Really good. So I think if we did, I've got early espresso here, but I think if we layer it with the yeah, I think the early espresso will be really nice. Maybe on the front with the Cajun Craze behind. Or, because I want it to be one of the, because I was thinking maybe to do the basic white on there at the front. But I think, yeah. Anyway, we'll cut a few and we'll see what we decide to do. It's usually, if I can't make up my mind, I'm like, oh, just cut some samples and we'll just take it from there. So I feel like it'd be nice to have this as a background. It'll sort of bring in what the background is there. But it's this guy that I'm still like, do I want to put a early espresso at the front? I just want to have a look and see how much it covers. It covers a bit too much, that bigger one. So we don't want to cover too much of that beautiful paper. Good. Let's try this. Let's give these two a go. Now, because it's the size that fits in the mini, I'm just going to snip this down. And yes, I cut my paper so that I can put it through the mini. That's what I do, because I love my mini. So that one, we'll cut that, and then we'll cut this one here, and then pop that through the mini. Yeah, I think I'll do it like that. Now, I just want to check that I'm not missing anything. Yeah, it looks like the live over on YouTube is just being glitchy. Who knows what's happening with that lately? It's just been so frustrating to deal with, because we'd love for our Facebook peeps to be on there. What's everyone doing at the moment? You're all crafting along with me? What are you doing today? Everyone seems very quiet at the moment. You're all busy bees, are you? Some of you are vacuuming, hopefully. Doing your housework while I'm chatting to you. I just had some water. Someone say beveragino. I think they did.
Did someone say Beveragino?
They did. They really did.
Did someone say Beveragino?
What?
Beveragino!
It's time. Yeah, I think that one's going to be a bit too big to go that way, so I probably should have cut it lengthways. Let's have a look. Yeah, too big. Let's just snippy it down because I can and I will. I know I'm out of control. The worst thing would be if I ripped it though. That would be like, I think they did that on stage one time when we went to one of the Stampin' Up events, and they also did embossing, and they tipped out the entire embossing and then embossed it all. And everyone was like, what? Talking about embossing though has given me some ideas. My brain is ticking over. Has anyone ever used, I don't know if it's a thing, I'm sure it's a thing, but has anyone ever used the embossing folder to emboss with? Look, I've seen maybe stamping with the embossing folder. Hi, Randy. I remember years ago we had an amazing joining special that was on, and Randy is in Canada, and I was like, Randy, join already. It's so good. There's a few from overseas that have joined and had the bestest time being a Stampin' Up demonstrator. And, you know, some demonstrators come and go, like it happens. Oh, yes, because that's right. We had a daylight savings change in most of Australia. But I think that might be happening for a lot of Aussies. They're probably like, where on earth is Kylie? Is she not going live today? Because Perth doesn't have daylight savings, whereas the rest of the country does, and everyone changed time. Oh, I'm so glad, Randy. And yeah, I'm happy to do that for anyone. If you're sort of on the fence about what to do, then we're here for you. We gotcha. Now, the other thing that we could do here, and even though I'm just thinking out loud of what we could try, I think it would need to be a 3D folder. I wonder if something like that would work, where you put Versamark on here and then run it through the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine and then be able to emboss it. Has anyone done that before? Yeah. Oh, yeah, you don't have it in Brisbane. That's true. Anyway, we'll give it a try, and if it doesn't work, oh well, we tried. This is the way to go. So I'm just going to try this bit around here. Hi.
Hi.
Have you ever tried it before?
It's okay. Yeah.
Doesn't do anything?
It's the wrong embossing folder.
Is there an embossing folder with this one? I don't
Yeah.
think there is. I think that's the...
Yeah, it's the little arrows one. This one. This one.
Ah. Oh, I didn't know that went with that. Thank you, Bruno.
Gathering leaves.
Hi. Oh, there is one with this one. Thank you. Good. I'll just wipe this down. I'll remember to do it straight away. Thank you. So let's see if I can change Bruno's mind. He didn't seem a fan, but that's okay. We will try it. It looks like we're about to find out. I love it. You guys make me laugh. You know, I love, trying new things. Innovating is it's my jam. So I'm doing it on I don't know if it's going to work on this one because I don't think this one's 3D. Anyway, we'll give it a go. If not, we'll try it on the brick emboss because I think it's 3D, the other one. Now I'm doing it on the raised bit because it's going to be more likely to grab there. Because if we do it the opposite side, it's just going to be like a big blob with. And so this means we have to have the right way facing this way. But it'll be interesting because it'll be inset. So I just want to make sure that I've got a lot of embossing buddy on there. And then I'll bring my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine over now so that we don't move it. So that it stays in place, and we might even tape it actually as well. Use the embossing folder, then run the Versamark over the embossed card, then heat emboss. I love it, Renee. So if this doesn't work, we'll definitely do that one. I think that would have, yeah, a really good effect doing it that way. Do I have enough on that section? Yes, I do. Oh, of course I've done, oh no, I've done it the right way. I was like, oh, is it upside down? Okay, good. Let's try that. Now, which one do I need here? I think this might be, we'll soon find out whether this is a 3D or not, because it will go through with these two plates if it's not 3D, but I think it could be actually. It feels very, yes, it feels larger. So we'll take that, and we're going to use the number 1 and the number 4 plate, which is just here. Don't you love it when you put things back, Kylie? Yes, yes, I do. I do love it when you put things back. Thank you, past Kylie. Present Kylie thanks you. So I'm just going to run that through a couple of times just to really give that a good imprint. Going to be very interesting because it's inside. Being very careful that I don't put my fingers right in the middle. Oh, that's ripping that a little bit. That I'm not putting my fingers right in the middle of the embossing that I just did. Okay. Doesn't look like there's a lot on there. Anyway, we'll give it a whirl. Because if it sticks, it sticks. If it doesn't, it ain't gonna work. And I want gold. Do we have gold anymore or just copper? Oh, I just felt my back crack and that felt amazing. Polished silver, bronze. Okay, so we have to do bronzy because there's black. Oh, I thought there was gold in the 3. Ebony, silver, and copper. Sure, we'll take copper. We'll use you, copper. I haven't actually used it for a very long time, as you can tell. Didn't even know it was there. Look at it. It's gone inside, but it's also gone everywhere outside too. I wonder if I can just do this. Oh, it might work. It will just have like little bits of specks. Maybe the brush will be good here. Although I don't want to brush off. So I'll have to like be very careful where I brush away. You know what I feel like? I feel like a paleontologist. I feel like I'm trying to take away the fossils, the dust from the fossils. Okay, here we go. Is it worth it though? Is this worth the extra effort? I will get my awesomeness little clippy pieces here and we will pop this. Oh, hello, it's all good. We've put it on the little tray, so we're all good. Pop that back in there. Get every little piece that I can. No embossing powder left behind. Well, a little bit. And I'm putting the lid on. It's okay. I'm putting the lid on, everyone. You don't have to panic. Now I'm going to heat it up first. Yes. Feeling good? Feeling very good. Okay, moment of truth. Is there any embossing in there? Well. Let's have a little look at this guy. What do you think, everyone? Look, I know it's got extra little bits there. And I think possibly what could prevent that from happening would be to use the embossing buddy on the embossing folder as well, because maybe the embossing folder had a little bit of extra bits in it too. But check that out. That is really cool. I really like that effect. Yeah, it's a unique effect, isn't it? It reminds me of like if you wanted to get like a stone texture. Like it reminds me when we went to a museum and we saw like, yeah, maybe I was doing archaeology. I've created my own stone. Is this an anthropology stone? Oh my goodness, you got an anthropology stone. Do you know how rare they are? Does anyone know about the anthropology stones? You're like, what is Kylie talking about, the anthropology stone? I do wish we had gold though. Let me check and see what the embossing in the shop. Let's go shopping, everyone. And that if it's not here anymore, I'll be like, come on, Stampin' Up, bring it back, because I needed it that one time. We need it available all the time. So what I'm going to do is I'll just share my screen so that you can see what is going on. I clicked the join my team one. Sorry, Kylie, can't join. You're already joined. So if we go in here and do embossing, here are our metallics. So there is a gold. Is that a gold there? Yes, gold. So why don't I have gold in my drawer? Maybe you can help me with that, Bruno. That might be unless it's at the back here. I was sure we had gold. I'm like, why is there... That's why I couldn't give in. I'm like, no, I will not give in until I find the right one. And then we can try it again. But I can try it with the, by doing the embossing buddy on the trimmer, on the, whatchamacallit. But yeah, it's definitely not in my drawer. Is it in the top one by accident? No. So I'm going to get the... I'm going to do this one again, just in case. Can hear footsteps. Yes. Did you find it?
What?
Ah, I need gold.
I think that looks really good.
Do you like it? I don't think it matches very well, though.
It does, very much.
Really?
Like 100%.
I'd like to try gold, though. Do you know where the
Gold
gold
will be
is?
so full on.
Yeah, let's do full on. Full on. And the plates. Oh, I need just those two, don't I? That's right. Thank you. He's a very patient man, my Bruno, isn't he? Hey? I put him through all sorts. Get this, get that. I listened back to one of my videos and I'm like, oh, I sound like such a nag. But it's very hard when I'm stuck here. I don't want to leave you all. So I'm like, oh, can you get this? Yes. Oh, did I do the wrong one? I think I did. I did the bigger one. I'll do that again, but in the smaller. Yes. Now we've got a sparesy in case we want to do something else with the other one. We'll be able to use it on the inside. Yes. Success!
Yeah.
Yay! Thank you.
I just thought I'd show everyone this.
Oh! Let's go front view.
No,
There we go.
that's okay.
Yeah. Pop it up. Donuts for you. Donuts for me. They look fantastic. Thank you for sugaring them. I appreciate it. Hi, Brenton. Good to see you. I'm going to do another one of these while I'm at it, because I'm sure we'll use it somewhere in our project. There we go. Now, the next step we need is... Sarah. Me, get in my belly. All right, so what we're going to do, we'll do it again, but I'm just going to do a bit of embossing first. Oh, you can see where it was. I mean, a bit of this. Be interesting to see if this does actually do anything. Oh, sorry, we're not down. I'm just like, la la la. And then we're going to buddy this nice and strongly. And hopefully it's not too strong that then we don't get any Versamark on there. But we will soon find out. I'm going to do it in quite a few spots just so that we've got lots of to play with there. And then bring that over to there. Good. I'm not going to add the tape this time because it was actually a bit annoying to get off. Now, run it through a few times. Just to really get an impression in there. And then we'll do the same thing, but with gold. Yay! I was like, I'm sure there's gold. Like, I know I'm out of the loop. I know sometimes things happen and I don't realise that they're happening, but I'm like, surely not. Okay. Moment of truth. So I think I'll put my... I just made sure I went in between one of the leaves because I don't want to cover it up and it not attach. Oh yeah, so it does look like it's going to adhere regardless. But we'll do what we did before. Boy, this is stuck down a lot more than the other one. Now, I think I've probably taken some out of the little pockets, but it actually wouldn't be too bad if you just sort of had little bits and pieces, just so that it's not, like Bruno said, not to be too full on. It'd be more like a shimmer to it then. But the other alternative is what Hope Renee mentioned, which I would like to try. So we'll just do this side first and then we'll have a play of this side and see if that works. I love playing around with these things and just seeing what's going to fit. So in the video, so this all here, there was someone that embossed it all, like on the video, and everyone went, was like, what are you doing to the embossing powder? It like spilled over and then they embossed the whole tray. All of it. It was like we saw a horror movie. It was in one of the on-stage videos. Well, there's a lot more in the leaf sections than I expected. The gold powder is quite, because it's a little bit darker, you couldn't see it on the inside. Anyway, there's that one. And let me show you the way that Hope Renee mentioned. So we can do... I still want to do that, even though I'm going to put Versamark over the top. And then we'll do the little swipe. I've got a little bit in this section here. But I think if you went quite lightly, I think it's a bit like that technique that I did with my members the other day, where you've got to be like quite light-handed. Let's have a look at that one. Hello, Bronwyn. Good to see you. Thanks for joining us for the team crafting session on Tuesday night. How was your dinner? It made me laugh so much that you were out on a romantic dinner and you're listening to me. Your husband's such a gem. Hi, Kylie. I'm hearing your voice even when we're away. Can't escape me. Yes, I think no matter what, you're going to have little bits and pieces, which, yeah, not a bad thing. But I would be interested to see who has found a way of getting a really crisp, clean image without all the extra bits and pieces. I think for this type of card, it's going to work quite well because it can have that sort of rustic look to it. Oh, and even with the brayer, actually, that's a good idea. I haven't used our brayer in a long time with the new type brayer, but yeah, that could possibly, because that would just go over that section. Yeah. Ooh, it's interesting where the Versamark has swiped. Actually is a really lovely technique. I think we've discovered there's something everyone. Our little plane has created something. Because that actually looks really cool with that swipe technique there. I really like that. I think I like this one better than this side. This one's a bit too busy, but I love how they're still like sort of standing out. But I think where I push down on the sides, I just have to be a lot, like if I'm less heavy-handed, or yeah, like you said, maybe using the brayer, I think that could be a very, very cool technique, that one. What do you think? Will you all try that? I think it's great fun. And it's nice to get the gold out. Let's see it on the card. Oh, that makes me so much happier. I just feel like, having the gold like in the paper, it just matches it so much nicer. Fantastic. All right, we'll stick that down. Now with this here, you just want to be mindful that you're sticking this down only to this front panel. And then we'll do one of the gorgeous sentiments there. So I'll line it up so that this is sort of even both sides. So yeah, it's pretty much halfway through the... Yeah, I really like it. It feels like it's got that real vintage sort of stone look to it. I think it, yeah. But if I just went a little bit softer, I think we'd get more of what we've got in this middle section here. But I will definitely try the brayer too and see if that gives it a better finish. Bit of fun trialing and erroring. Yes, that's cool. Now, what we can do here, just to fill in this little space here, we've got some sentiments we can use. And we've also got some of these gorgeous little pieces here as well. We've got the dies that go with this suite. Where are we? I know they were here because I just had them. Come here, little ones. Yeah, it's a very different brayer, this one, isn't it? Like, Brenna and I haven't used it a lot because we both haven't had good success with it because it's just a little bit more firmer than the other rubber one. But I do need to give it an opportunity because it is rubber, but it's just, yeah, very firm. And I feel like it's not even. But maybe if we, I think making sure we do it on something like this, because I think we just haven't given it enough of a try to sort of, yeah, see if it actually works. Oh, there they are. I'm sure I saw them. There you are. Welcome. Welcome to the party. I really love this one. Your friendship means the world to me. We've even got this thankful for you. But we can do a couple of these pieces. I've got some inks here that I thought would go nice. What's this one? Many thanks. And it's bigger on the inside, everyone, by the way. You'll open it up and you'll be like, ah, it's bigger. That's your friendship means the world to me, which I think will sit quite nicely on there. And then we can just have a couple of these leaves. I'll just stamp them and then we'll see whether we like them or not. And I think I'll do them in the basic white and do some colours here. I've already pulled out the colours that I thought would go with this. Darling Duckling, Early Espresso, and the Cajun Craze were the colours that I thought popped off the page. And we can use quite a few of these and just do some stamping. And it'll be good to see, because this is kind of, I don't know why they don't call them distinctive stamping anymore. They must have got rid of that name. But they're definitely the distinctive stamping style. So, yeah, this one here, so it says images at 85%. So what you see on the front is, yeah, not the same size. So you'll see here, this one here, your friendship means the world. Like normally it's the same size as what's on the front, but then you open it and you go, whoa, that's bigger than what I was expecting. So that can be a little bit, yeah, deceptive sometimes. If you're looking for a stamp set and you're like, oh, I didn't think that'll be big enough. And then you're like, ah, yes, it will be perfect size. So yeah, just good to remember that with some of the stamp sets. Especially if you are visual like me, I always look at the outside of the cover and then I'm like, oh. Yeah. Does it label distinctive anymore? It used to be on the cover of the stamp set. It's a TARDIS case. Yes, I get it now, Charlotte. I'm like, what's she actually getting at there? I know that there's something here. Of course. So I'll just stamp a few of these just so that we've got some options. I'll just do one that's a bit lighter. Oh, that looks nice. And we'll do think the acorn will look good in the old olive. I think we'll do this one, the Cajun Craze, and then we'll do this one in the Darling Duckling. Very nice. And I'll do some ones that are stamped off as well. Nice. And Darling Duckling doesn't look as good. I think it might be a little bit juicy, this ink pad. So usually if it's not getting a good image, you either need to see how it's very inky. So I can see it's got a bit too much on there. So there's a couple of things you can do if it gets like that. You can, because I don't like to waste my ink, so I just do this, because you can stamp it onto a piece of paper, but I find, yeah, that's a lot better. Just sort of moving the ink away. See the difference? I'll just show you there. So you can see here it's got way too much ink. So if you see something like this, yeah, you just get your bone folder, just move that ink away from that area. Yeah, it's a bit too light when it's, but that could be a nice little background piece. But yeah, particularly with these style of ink stamps, it can be very frustrating if your ink is a bit too inky. So hopefully that tip. Of course. I'll wipe it straight away, Bruno. Ready? It was never here. Gone. Just like that. I think it's when I do it in the stays on that it's a problem. Whoopsie. And the acorn. And this one's not inky enough, I think. We might need to re-ink the old olive. Yeah, I might do that now. There's no time like the present, is there? Because sometimes watching someone do these things can be very beneficial. Which one's the old olive? There you are. I don't know what that's getting caught on. It's like it's got tape on it still from when we moved. I'm like, what is that sticking to? That's funny. So what I like to do when I'm inking, again, it's great having the bone folder because you can sort of smush it in, but just like to just sort of do a little snakes and ladder, and then each side. And you don't need to go too crazy because you can always add more, but you can't take away. And then we can just sort of smush that in a bit, even it out. And you can see, like with your ink pads, if you're sort of starting to see it bow a bit, that's a good sign that it's getting a little bit low. I'll just test that before we put any more in. Could even do with a little bit more, actually. It's looking better though. But along these edges here, they're looking quite bowed. They're like, help, I'm thirsty. And it's a good sign when it doesn't pull. See here, it's pulling a little bit. So that's probably a little bit over inked. But you can see the other areas have gone straight away. Oh yeah, everything's gone in. So just give it a little smushy smush. And then just give that a wipe down, just so that I don't feel judged by Bruno. A good crafter is a crafter whose tools are dirty, because it shows that they use them on a regular basis, especially my blocks. They've got stuff all over them. Good. Let's try that. Oh yeah, that's looking much better. Ah, look at that. Perfecto mundo, people. So yeah, sometimes we'll say, hi Nicole, good to see you. Sometimes we'll be like, oh, it's not good to ink out because then it won't sort of, be too inky and then I won't get a good image. But I think that little trick of just using the bone folder to smush it in. I don't think we've got room for another one, but we'll put it up here next to the mushrooms. Very good. Oh, don't you hate that, Charlotte? I'm always like, oh, what was I meant to do? I have to put everything in a note or write it down or send me a message. Yeah. So, okay, so we need to get the dies. Where did I put your dies? Oh, you're right in front of me. There you are. And I'll just snippy these. I might just use the trimmer actually, because we can do a few of them all at once then. Actually, if we go this direction, no, I won't be able to go that direction. That's a no-go. Don't think we can do those. That's okay. We've got the big one here, so that's good. So I just want to check too. I think we've got I want to check the new team member because I'm pretty sure Athena. Who was the other? I am Miriam. Peter. Jess. Yes, it is Nicole. So Nicole is here in the chat and I'm going to out you, Nicole, but she's just joined our team. Yay! We need a clap. We're so excited that you have joined us because, yeah, this is just the best. We love, love, love having you part of the team. And we're just thrilled that you've decided to sign up, which is very exciting. Yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And hopefully you can join us one of our team Zooms that are coming up this month. We had such a nice time together last Tuesday. I think it was just the Tuesday that passed. But yeah, it'd be great to have you come along to our team one. And Bronwyn too! Bronwyn! It's a great deal. Why not? When it's that price, it's like, yes. Remember, 10 packs of paper pretty much, and you only pay $60. Sure, I can do that. Now, will they fit on there as well? No. So I'll just do a little bit of snipping here. A little bit of surgery. Just so we can cut out a few of those. And we need the acorns as well. And these leaves, I like those ones down that end. Sarah's in our Crazy Crafters team as well. So it's so lovely to have so many of you Crazy Crafters here. We love having you all in our team. So if you haven't planned already to come to the Stampin' Up! On Stage event, it's a good time to start thinking about it now, because I think they usually open the registration pretty soon. It's usually towards the end of the year. We'll have to have a look of when they usually do it. Now I like to use the tape for this because it's I do not want them to move. So I'm doing a few here because we've got the inside of the card as well that we can do. So we're going to have an exciting catch up with the members next. I want to make a few things for my dinner party tonight. So I'm going to bring them with me while I'm cooking in the kitchen. And I'm thinking I might make, I've got a few breads that I made. Oh yes, I remember that, Sharon. I saw on there. I think is it Jill that you're under, Sharon? Because I think you're very close. I think if I'm right, if that's the person I saw last night, all you need is a team member and you can be silver. I'm pretty sure that was you. And I was like, oh, I've got to contact them and let Jill know, because Jill's also really close to reaching Silver Elite, which would be very exciting for her. But if I have that all wrong, just ignore everything I just said. Because I was looking at it about 3 o'clock in the morning last night when I should have been sleeping. Oh, good. I didn't get it right. I was like, I'm second guessing myself. So yeah, see if you can find a friend that wants to spend $60 and then you'll get an advancement, which will be really cool for you. And then that will actually help Jill too. Good. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's who I read last night. It's good when you piece it all together. You're like, yes, I know exactly who that is. When you have over 200 in the team, sometimes it gets a little bit like, oh, did I get that right? Am I making it up in my head? So that would be very exciting for both of you. Especially Jill, because it's a big deal to get to Silver Elite. At the Stampin' Up! Events, if you're Silver Elite, you get to go into like a special Silver Elite and above only room. Hopefully they have it this time. But it was so cool. They had they really made us feel super special. It's like a VIP room, and you can get drinks and special treats, and it's so nice. Stampin' Up! Really spoil us when we, because it's a lot of work, obviously. The more team members you have, and if you're starting to get sales and customers, it's work. So Stampin' Up! Are like, we want to thank you for your hard work. Hello, Jane. Jane is also a new team member. Hi, Jane. Welcome. It's the Crazy Crafters catch up today. That's the best. We've got such a great little community, and we'd love you to be part of it. This is all these people you'd get to know on our Facebook group, because we've got like a special Facebook group for all our team. And it's a fantastic group. We have a lot of fun on there, sharing all of our amazingness. Trying to get someone to join, but it hasn't worked yet. Oh, you've still got half a month, even more. It's just, I think the hardest thing with getting a team member is you've got to ask. I think they recommend probably around 50 people to get one. It's a lot of people you got to ask to get to, that person that wants to do it. But yeah, it's definitely a great time for you now. Just having some water, everyone, before we start compiling and having a play. So I've got lots of little pieces here that we can use, and we'll just do, like, I think it'll be nice to have it over in this direction here and kind of layer this along here in the corner. I like the little acorn because it actually blends it all together. Oh, good on you, Sarah. Yeah, I think the key is just to keep sharing what you're doing with others. Another great idea, if you find it hard to find people, is to invite them over to have a little crafting session with you. And then you're like, actually, I will put that on the front. Good idea, Sarah, because that mushroom is super cute. I'm going to pop him there. He can be the little piece that, we could even have the little acorn down here. And then our sentiment in the middle. Cuteness. Little cuties. And I'm going to emboss on some early espresso. Oh, should I do? Maybe I should do it on the Cajun Craze, actually, because that would look hot. And then it's like I don't know. Decisions. I think I'm going to go the early espresso. Will this be big enough? No. I will try and use every piece of scrap that I could possibly use. I'm going to make sure I get every little piece out of it. But yeah, I think the biggest thing that we let people know, but sometimes they haven't used the products or they don't know about them, or I think making sure that we take pictures of everything we've done. And at the beginning, I think Instagram is a great way to, because you can have a separate account to your personal account, but it's attached to the same account, so you're not sort of having to log in and log out every time. But it's a great way to sort of create what I call my little brag book of projects that I've made. And that's what I would call Instagram. And then when there comes a special like this, where you're like, would you like to join? This is the card making, in case you want to have a look at it. And it's a great way to introduce it to people, is them being able to see what you do. And it could be that you're not even mentioning joining. You could be just showing people, this is what I've made lately. Like, everyone always asks, what have you been up to lately? Oh, actually, I've been getting into crafting lately. Crafting? What's that? Like, what do you mean? And it just comes up like organically with people all the time with us. So like, what do you do for work? Or, some people say, what have you been doing with your spare time? And, then it can just come up. And if they've got more questions, they're going to ask, or they're going to say, because I went to a new massage therapist, and I said, I work, what I do for work. And she goes, are you kidding me? I've got a cry cart in my room. I need your website. Please give it to me. send me all the details because I'd love to have a look. And it's like, sure. So, yeah, I didn't have to even do anything. And she'll, go shopping. It's like, okay. It's just finding the right person who doesn't have, connections with Stampin' Up already, or knows you and trusts you and they love crafting. Like maybe they've got, some of the machines or some paper. And if they say, oh, look, I've already got like, paper there that I'm not using, it's like, oh, well, we can get together. I can show you how to use it all. We can do some love it, chop it together. And then before you know it, because they've chopped all their paper, then they start using it and then they're done. We're hooked, aren't we? We're like, oh my goodness, I can't get enough. Love it. I need more. And hello, Sally. Baseball game. Oh, good. Yeah, we've had a lot of fun with this card today. I said to Bruna, I'll just do a really quick one today. Famous last words. Once I start crafting, I'm just like, whee! I just get in the zone. Time? What time? It's craft time. There is no time. The time just is like irrelevant. Actually, I feel like I don't know what it is about the darling duckling. Even though it's here, I don't know. I just feel like it's a little bit polarizing for my eyeballs. So I think I might do something like, I need another one. I don't know, just feel like that's, it's actually not too bad. Because suppose with the gold, oh yeah, once you open it up, hello, now you make sense. Yes, you do. We will keep you. You can stay. And you can stay too, little mushroom. And then we've got this one here. Oh, yeah. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I love my snipping. Snipping. Snippy, snippy. That's right. You just get in the zone. You're just like, la, 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 happy place. Do my thing. Just make sure that that all makes sense in that corner. While the glue is still wet, I can do a little bit of rejigging, which is why I love the Tombow glue. And I'm actually going to raise that on dimensional, that whole little platform. What's going on here, Bruno Bertucci? Did you go in my drawer? I'll finish these for us. I can do that. I can do hard things. I'm good like that. I mean, I say Bruno Bertucci, but it probably is very much me. I shouldn't blame Bruno. I'm like, actually. I think that could be a you problem. I'm going to get my little piercing tool. When you can't get it off, just get your piercing tool. It's just the best thing ever. You take your pick tools that I don't want to pick, so I just have like 3 of them. And then that way they're always ready to go. Oh, look at that. You stayed there in your pot. Oh, so pretty. I'll do the same on that one too. like, no, I'm not going to fight with you. Look at that. So pretty. Oh, stunza. And then in here, like, you can do a few different things, but like I showed you before, like we've got a few of these cutouts, and we can have, you know, a few of these embellishments and, you know, different sentiments that you can pop on. It's so cute. I really love that little mushroom. It's so cute. It needs its own little standalone moment there. So we'll stick that down. It's just a really fun project to do. And it's got like all these little surprises in here. And you can have little messages, or you could use it as a like a mini album style. Is really nice. I like that little mushroom sitting there like that. And then the only thing to keep in mind that I sort of didn't realise was your back piece. You just want to make sure that it's, you know, no further than this one. Even though it looks fine on this project here, like I've got the piece there sort of sticking out. But yeah, just be mindful that where that sits, just so that if you want to keep that all free, then you can. And then we'll just do some beautiful paper on the inside and cut a piece to write on. Because you know how I feel about nudie rudies. No nudie rudy cards around here. Oh yes, you have my attention. You've stolen my heart instantly. Now I think it will look, yeah, looks good that way. So I've just done the Poppy Parade size. So if you have our card templates, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't have our card templates, where have you been? You need them, stat. But the card templates will help you to get the measurement in your country and helps you do conversions. And so if you struggle with measurements and you don't have our card templates, then these are for you. And even if you do like cards and you're thinking, why am I using so much cardstock? And you're not sure how to make the most of your cardstock. Like, how do I cut it in half? And look, I'm just not sure what to do. Like, if you don't have that confidence, then the card templates are going to do that for you. And if you've purchased the card templates and you're not quite sure how they work, I've got some videos to show you that we can send. So just message us if you're not using them or you haven't cut them up. Sometimes, every now and then, we get people message us and ask us to cut for them, cut the card templates, but it's part of the process of learning the different layers is to cut them yourself. I used to cut them and they'd take way too long. It ended up getting very, very overwhelming. And I ended up going, oh my goodness, I can't keep doing this. This is crazy. But then I realised I was actually doing a disservice by cutting it for people, because that's the best way that you learn. See, there we go. We can aim what's a good size. And even if you wanted to do like a layer behind, so you can just have a look at the measurements. Your measurements you can pop on the front. I've just done mine on the other side because I don't want to confuse people when they look at our projects. But you could do something like the pool party layer and then have this nice layer in the front. So you could do a layer of Cajun craze and then the basic white in that size. So you can really, see how it just helps me with layering. But I'll just do the one only on this side and I'll do it the Coastal Cabana size. But it's, great. Because you can even say, look at this piece of paper here and you're like, oh, is there going to be enough room for me to cut this piece that I want? Well, you get your template and you're like, yes, there will be enough room. So it always helps me. Like I can use it for my scraps. It's a real life visual sizing. Whereas if I looked at that, I probably would have said, oh, it's probably not big enough. I won't bother, and put it back and then cut into a new piece because this is, what I've got here. So it does help you with your scraps too, which is fantastic. And you can also work out the best way to cut it. So you're like, oh, which size am I cutting first? Well, it's going to tell you the smaller size is the way that you cut it. So it's very handy. Personally, I love them. And it's not just because we sell them and we use them all the time. Like, just love them. It was probably the biggest thing that I hated about card making was getting the measurements right. I was like, how do people do this? I don't understand. How do they work out measurements? And this is how. No more guessing. No more eyeballing and no more estimating because I ended up lost so much cardstock doing that. I'd be like, I'll just chop a little bit more. Just chop a little bit more. And then before I knew it, there was no cardstock left that was usable. I was like, I've chopped it all away. So there we go. Look at that, lovely people. And of course, you can totally go a lot more than what I've done today. But it's just a really, really fun card. And if I received this, I would be so happy. And it could sit really nicely on someone's mantelpiece. It's always how would it look on the mantelpiece? And I think that's a really good gauge of a good mantelpiece card. But yeah, like I said, you can have messages. It could be a great card for lots of people to write in, when you need cards like that for lots of people to write on. But yeah, I really love this technique at the front and I will keep playing with that just to really master it properly. But I think it's a great new way to use our embossing folders because sometimes we don't think about using them like a stamp. So yeah, really fun. So what do you think, everyone? Did you enjoy that today? We'll do a little bit of a tidy while I've got you here. It's a really good idea after you've finished your crafting just to clean up together. And it's something I like to do with our VIPs, our members usually. But today, let's do it together. So if you have some mess in your craft room right now, maybe you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed, this is a perfect opportunity to make the most of this time. And you've got a accountability partner with you here. All of us are cheering you all on. So is there something that maybe some dishes you need to get done? What is it that you've been procrastinating on lately? Go do it now while I'm distracting you and you don't even know that you've started. It's just, you just, la la la. What's that one? It's another one that we had there. But yeah, you just somehow, once you start the ball rolling, it starts to happen then, which is exciting. Really exciting. Oh, you love. Good. And we've got our chamois. All of the things that I've got here, like the embossing, like this one here, I can finally say goodbye to. I could possibly keep it for this, but I think it's time to go because I've got plenty of others there. You've got to be, this one I'll definitely keep. I can't say goodbye. Oh, good to see you, Jane. All the best for your appointment. Yeah, it's a fantastic suite. I really, really love this one. I love the autumnal colours, and I love saying the word autumnal because I feel really intelligent when I'm actually not. I love it. Shop it! So we've got some more pieces of cardstock over here that I've found. So let's do a little bit of a sort. Hello.
I made your smoothie.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, I love this smoothie. This is
And that, no.
banana. What was it?
No.
Banana almond milk. Did you do almond milk?
It's got a shot of coffee in it.
Shot of coffee and peanut butter.
Peanut butter and dates.
And dates. That's right. The dates make it nice and sweet. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Did you see my card? Yeah. Very happy. Injection for macular. Oh, yes. Good job. Well done for keeping on top of that because I used to work at eye clinics. Can you believe it? I worked in a few eye clinics in Melbourne. Now, we've got our inks that I'll pop back when I'm done. I've got my stamp set here, but first we'll just pop all of these stamp sets. Pop that over here. We'll drink that together in a moment. I'll just pop these on here and then we'll clean our stamps. And it's a really good idea just to clean your stamps straight away because I find if I don't do it right away, then it's going to sit there. And then I get distressed because I'm like, ugh, and then I start saying, ugh, you're so stupid, Kylie. Why'd you leave that? And it's all very negative, and it's just not nice to say negative things about my friends. I don't like it when you say negative things about yourself. So if you're one of those people that talk negatively if you ever call yourself an idiot or, ugh, why are you so disorganized, you're such a loser, like, stop. You've got to catch yourself. It's very, very, very poisonous for you. Not good for the brain. It does no good to anybody. It just makes you feel bad about yourself. And we don't want that. We want you to feel good about yourself. So just, yeah, get a little buddy, get a friend that can help you out and do this with you because it just makes such a big difference. So we've got to find the cover of this. Yes, that's it. And sometimes that's what I need to do is just say something out loud. If you can't find it, just say it out loud. Like I'll say to Bruno, have you seen? And then I'm like, oh, there it is. It's like, found it. Just needed to say it out loud. I will actually pop that lid back on straight away. And these guys can go in the top drawer. Yeah, thank you, Charlotte. Yes, meat and drinks. We've been there. We've seen it. Yeah, it's very, very important that you speak kindly to yourself. And even if you don't end up putting it away straight away, that's okay. Life happens. We get busy. But it is a really good routine to get into so that you come into your craft room and everything is tidy and it's all put away and it just feels so refreshing. Like it just makes you want to do crafting when everything is put away and it's in its place. Very, very important to do. I know some of you don't have your own designated craft space, so you've got to kind of do it every time. But you know, don't ever feel like that's a bad thing. I think it's actually a really good thing because when you have your own craft room, sometimes you think, oh, it doesn't really matter because I'll do that later. And then you end up having a things everywhere. Whereas when you have your small craft space, it's, yeah, fantastic, because then you're sort of forced to put everything away and you don't get as much, you're a bit smarter how you get your products, how you set it all up. So, yeah. And Sharon said, yeah, otherwise my cats get crazy. So it's a good thing to get it all put away. So thank you very much for joining me today. I've really enjoyed making our cards together. And just remember, you've got the video class bundle that is just brand new, using the exact products that we used today. So if you're wanting support, if you decided, you know what, yep, this is the suite for me, this could be the one that you use for your joining offer. So check that out. Amazing right now. And I think we've had about, we're up to about 16 new team members in our direct team. And I think we've got over 30 in the full team, including my direct team members. I think they've got another 12 or so. So it's very exciting times. If there's a time to join, this is it. So no matter where you are in the world, if you have just an inkling of crafting in your body, if you love paper, if you love cardstock, this is for you. That face makes me laugh so much. Oh, funny. So thank you so much for being here, everyone, and we shall see you sometime during the week, but more than likely next week. We're getting to the countdown of Jessie arriving. Jessie's going to be here, so we'll make sure we do a live with her. And yeah, our members, we will be jumping on in about half an hour's time, because I'm just going to get a few things ready and then yeah, jump on with you. So thank you so much for being here. If you want to keep the fun going, the party going, and you want to come and join the members group, you can see every single video that we've ever had there previously. You get access to all of that when you join, and you get to have exclusive behind the scenes crafting with me and be part of a very special community as well. So we'd love to see you there. And that is it, I think, everything we've got for you. I'll just give you the link. And I loved how you girls talked about the coffee card. I'll have a little sip, my beveragino. I'm like, why is that not moving? It's because there's a big chunk of peanut butter sitting in there. Yum. Good one, Bruno. I'm going to be very full today. This is all going to eat until tonight, because we're having lamb. I made my own Nando's chicken, lemon potatoes, all these yummy veggies that I've grilled, prawns, calamari, donuts, chocolate brownie. So yeah, just a shake for the rest of the day. Good to see you all. Big hugs. Bye. See you soon.